So hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the new stream. So in this session we are going to see gold, BTC and NIFTY. If you want me to analyze any stocks, you can write in the chat box. We are going to analyze all the indexes and mainly focusing on gold, BTC, US30, US Tech, US Oil. And if you want me to analyze any particular stock, you can write in the comment box. We will analyze. Today my PC have some issues, so I'm streaming this from my laptop. I hope my voice and my webcam is proper. Yeah, now it's fine. Yes, fine. So if you look at the gold chart, I will explain in 4-hour chart. So you have to identify now which trend the gold is moving. Okay. Now if you just click on the 4-hour chart, you will see this momentum in the gold. Just you need to go to this tool called path, and you have to select low and highs. That's it. So this will make you an idea about in which trend the gold is moving. Right. So now if you observe this in 4-hour chart, the market is moving higher highs initially. Okay. So if you check this low and this low, this is low and this is higher low, and again this is higher low, because which is higher than the previous low. Now at this momentum the gold is in uptrend till here. Okay, till here also it is in the uptrend. Now what happens after this high? It was failed to make a new high. So if this trend continues, if this uptrend continues, the market must break this previous high and it has to go to the new high. Okay, but what happens here? It breaks the previous low and made a new low. Similarly, again it failed to make a new high, but it created a new low. Now this shows the market turned into a downtrend. Now what happening? From this low, the market broke previous high and again take a retracement and made a new high from this level. Okay, but still the market is struggling to make the new highs. Okay, now we can say the market is in consolidation zone. Now once it breaks the previous high and makes the new high, it will turn into uptrend. We can confirm that the market is in uptrend. Okay, now the market is in consolidation phase, which means market might move above this 3360 or below this 3270. So there are two possibilities. So if you look at 15 minutes chart, what you are seeing, you can see a trend line which is acting as a support, and it is continuously breaking the previous lows. So there is a possibility that it might make a new low, and also from upside there is a trend line coming, and if you consider this trend line, so we can expect this to touch the below trend line. So if it continues, we can expect this trend line target, and if this trend line breaks, we can expect a new low which we can see till 3278. Once it breaks the previous trend line in 15 minutes chart. Youth education, till where it will fall. We can expect gold to fall till this 3281, as we are having a trend line support over here, and if this trend line breaks, we can expect a target of 3277, from where we have a support zone. So if the trend line breaks, we can expect a target till this 3277. The first confirmation to trade in short side is the market is creating lower lows, and if you check in 1 hour chart, after this buying it went into consolidation and it started making a lower lows. Then next we have this low as a target, and if you know about SMC concept, this would be our order block, and we can expect the market to touch this level. Again, in smaller time frame, you can see I have taken buy from 3284, shall close or hold 3284, which means you have made your position somewhere here, right? Am I right? I think you have made a position at this level. Your position is at right way if you have entered at 3284, because if you check in 1 hour chart, there is an order block. Okay, let me mark. So this is our order block. So most probably there is a chance that the market might come to this order block and reverse immediately. Okay, the blue line which you are seeing is an order block. So if you are holding position from here, then you will be at profit right now. So I don't think that you should exit your position. You should hold your position, and you can trail your SL to cost, so that if the market immediately falls, at least you will be exiting with no loss, because this is our target and this is our this blue line is our order block, from where we can expect the market reverse immediately. And if you want me to explain the detail about order blocks, how it works and where we need to mark order blocks, let me know in the chat box. And if you have made a position somewhere here, and you can trail your SL to cost, so that you will not taking any losses. And this could be our first target, and if this level breaks, then this is our second target, and don't enter here. If your entry is here, then only you can hold the trades. Don't make entry in between, because for retest it might retest at any level, Okay, so now gold is falling in our way. We can expect 3 more points down. So as you can see, when the market touched this trend line, without any reversal, without any retracement, without any green candles, continuously fall we have seen. This kind of move you need to capture. With small risk, you will get a big reward. So if you consider this as a SL, almost 1:3 or 4 is to reward if the target hits. Okay, and when the market gives you 50% of your target, see this is our 50% of the target, you can trial to, if you are having multiple quantities, like if you have 2 quantities, you can exit one quantity and trial one more quantity at a buying price, so that your one quantity profit will be booked and other profit you can trial to your buying price and let it go to the second target. Because this is our support zone, from anywhere market might reverse from this level, and this blue line is our order block. So this is completely order block. From here there is high probability that market will reverse immediately. And I will show order block in 1 hour chart. So if you look at this immense buying here, and we have to identify the order blocks which is in the opposite direction. So before this buying, and you could see this big red candle. So this is our order block. From here our whales, or we say FIIs, will make an entry. So you have to mark this zone as an order block, and when the market comes to this level, we can see a fast reversal or fast buying, and you can keep your SL below this order block. Hello. If you look at 1 minute chart, this was an retracement, and again gold started falling in, and if this low breaks, then definitely we can get our target with one go. This low, it need to break, and if you are having position, you can trial your SL to this candle high. I will mark it. You have to trial your SL to this candle high, and if it reverse if it reverse also, we will capture around 3.94 points, and most probably this low is breaking. If this low breaks, then our the second target also achieves. Yes, as you can see, the previous low also, it break the previous low. Okay, so almost near to our target. So as you can see, our almost TP hit, you can exit here because in 1 minute chart, as you can see, there is a consolidation. So you might see reversal from here. If you are holding this, you can exit here because this is our order block zone. From anywhere we can see the reversal and fast buying in the market. So almost we have captured 7 points or 7.5 points in gold in our first trade. One is to 3.7. If you consider here also 1 is to 3.5. So first trade we captured 1 is to 3.5. So if you look at BTC, a good momentum in buying already done, and if you look at the 4-hour chart, we are seeing a consolidation over 110 and 108, and hopefully if this trend line breaks, we can expect a good target in the long side in BTC. Okay. So you need to mark a trend line in terms of zone, not in the terms of line, because there are so many wicks. And if we consider this wicks to wicks, right, perfect. So this would be our trend line, and once it breaks, we can see a good buying momentum in BTC. And 1 hour chart, you can see, but this is not our entry because there are so many resistance over here, trend line resistance, horizontal resistance, so we cannot enter here. We should wait till this trend line breaks, and once it take retest from this, then we can enter into the BTC. Don't enter directly when the breakout happens, because most of the time the breakout fails and market immediately reverse. So you should wait for retest. When the market takes a retest after the breakout, then you can make your position. And if you look at gold, almost our target done. This trade was 1:3.5, which means if you are risking 1, so your profit must be 3.5. And the logic behind this trade is, once again I will explain. What we had observed, in 4-hour chart, the market was in a downtrend as it was forming lower lows in higher time frame in 4-hour as well, and in 1 hour as well. You can see the market was in downtrend as it was creating lower lows, right? So now the first confirmation is the market is in downtrend, so we should find only short trades in the downtrend, not the long trades. So when you confirm the trend in higher time frame, you just go to the lower time frame. So when I opened 15-minute chart, what I saw a trend line at the bottom and at the top, right? It was moving in a down symmetrical channel, right? So the market was at this level, and when this candle closed, that is bearish engulf, the third confirmation also done. The first confirmation was the downtrend in the higher time frame. The second confirmation was the trend line. From this trend line, the market reversed. The third confirmation was our candle, that is bearish engulf. So we entered in this trade after this candle closing with the stop loss of this candle's high, and our target was below this trend line, but we exited at 1:3.5 because here there is a chances of reversal is more because of this support, and also this big blue line is our order block. So which in 1 hour chart, as you can see, this is our order block. So we don't want to take more risk. We will exit our position near our support level, because at this zone market might reverse at any time with high quantity. So this is the big players zone. This is our support, this is our order block. From here market will reverse, or market might reverse at any time. So if you are having short position, you can book your profits. If you are having long position, you can hold. And somebody asked, I don't know his name, Youth Education. So this guy texted that I have taken a buy position from 3284, shall close or hold. Okay, he texted me this when 15 minutes back, and for that I had told him that you should wait until this support breaks, and or you can keep your SL cost to cost. We can see reversal from here, else if it breaks you can give your small SL or you can trail your SL to cost to cost. So this is our major support zone from where we can see a spike or immediate reversal. So if you are having short position, you can close your short position, and if you are having long position, you can hold till the support breaks by keeping a small SL, or you can keep your SL at cost to cost. Okay, and as you can see here, there is a support. This is our support zone, and this blue line is our order block. So most probably from here there is a chance of reversal. So our boat target hit with 1:3.5 risk to reward. And in BTC I have told that in 1 hour chart you can see currently it is trading around the trend line resistance. Once it breaks, don't enter immediately because there are multiple resistance. As you can see, here is a resistance and one more at 110 from where the most of the time market has reversed. So if the BTC breaks directly, don't enter. When it takes a retest and if you confirm with any bullish candle here, and you can enter into this trade, and your first target would be 110. If you want me to analyze any Indian stocks or Indian index or any other cryptocurrencies, it might be any Forex, just write down in the comment box. I am going to open the chart and analyze. Okay, if you look at US oil, you can see the market is making higher highs in 1 hour time frame. So if I remove all this drawing and if I mark the trend, we can see the market is in uptrend. Okay, so most probably we can see a reversal from this level. And if you go for low time frame, so we can take a small risk here. If you check in 15 minutes, you can take small SL of this doji candle. Okay, you can take this long position of this doji and keep SL below this doji candle's low, and you can expect a target of 1:3. So this is our fresh trade in US oil, because as you can see there is a good buying we seen, and after this buying the market is started its reversal from its golden ratio, that is 0.5 and 0.6. And if you look at 5 minutes, And in USD, as you can see, we have a order block over 44,170, 127 and 44,016. And as you can see, when the market touched this order block, we are seeing a buying moment and in a bullish confirmation with a double bottom. We can expect a target over 44,800. So this must be our first target where we are having a resistance level, and this might be our first target, and we can reverse from this 44,800. And if you are having a swing, if you want to make a swing position, and because this is our 4-hour chart, this is not a scalp trade, this is a swing trade, and you can keep SL below this candle and you can expect a target of 44,800, or you can keep for 1:3. This would be better because this is completely our seller zone. From here we can see a reversal in the market. There is much consolidation in US oil. Once the previous candle high breaks, we can expect a good move in US oil. And once you reach to 50% of the target, you can trail your SL to cost. So if you are new to this channel, please subscribe and share with those who are interested to learn this, and like the stream if you are liking my analysis. And okay, now almost the previous candle high broke. So as I said, when it breaks the previous candle high, we can see a good move in US oil. And once it reaches to your 50% of the target, you can keep your SL or trail your SL to cost. Okay, now it is around 60. Now it is around 68.50, and when the market comes to 68.5, you can trail your SL to cost, so that you will be not having any losses. So gold has broken our TP and made a spike over 2823. Okay. So almost US oil is near to our first TP. Okay, what a spike. You can now trial your SL to cost. So almost half target achieved. And if you can book your profits, or you can trail it to the TP2. If you want to trail it to TP2, you can trail your SL from this point to cost. US oil has 1:1000 leverage. It's very high. Okay, and you can I think you can manage your leverage at Exness. Once in settings if it is possible to manage your leverage to 1:50 or 100, it would be better. There is an option in settings where if you go for accounts, there are two options, that is one demo account and real account. When you go for your real account, you can go for three dots. When you click on those three dots, you will get a manage account and manage leverage, where you can change your leverage. Check once if it is available, you can change it to 1:50 or 1:100. 1:1000 will be very high, and your position will be liquidate very soon if the market goes against your direction. Almost our first target hit, and we are on the way for TP2. And if you want to book somewhere here, you can exit your trades, but if you want to hold it for TP2, that is 1:3, almost 1:1.5 achieved. If you want to hold it for 1:3, you can trail yourself from this SL to your cost. This was our US 30 positional trade. This is our 4-hour chart. Don't go for scalping or for lower time frame. As you can see, this is our 4-hour time frame. So this is a positional trade. Don't take initiative in this by thinking for a scalp or 5 to 15 minutes. And if you go to this US oil, almost just how many points? Half target left. And if you are having this position, you can trail your SL to cost. Here there is a resistance. This is bothering us from TP2. So let's wait for our TP2 in US oil. So almost US oil is near our TP2. Now if you are having the position, you can trail your SL from cost to cost to TP1 candle low. Okay, so now you are having position, your SL is here right now because you have trailed your SL to cost to cost. Now you can trail this to this candle's low. So minimum at least TP1 target, or either TP1 target you will be taking home without any SL or without any cost to cost. Almost near to our TP2, just 0.04 points. Just one more spike, we will be out of this trade near to our TP2. So here there are more selling zones are there, that is resistance levels. So there might be little consolidation at this level, but we'll hold this trade till this TP2, or let us let this SL of TP1 hit at trailing. If this candle closes here, then there is a possibility we can see the reversal from here, because there is some resistance over here which bothering the US oil to move upside. And okay, in this next candle only our TP must hit, else we'll exit at TP1. In this 5-minute candle only our TP must hit. If it sustain in this zone, or if it doesn't break this candle high, then we need to exit at TP1, because most probably here we can see the consolidation. This momentum will stop once the previous low keeps, if the previous low doesn't breaks, previous high. Okay, so our trailing SL hit at TP1, so almost we covered 1:2. So our trailing SL hit almost just a few points to our TP2, but unfortunately our TP1 trailing SL hit, so we are out of this trade. So overall today in this session we did two trades in gold and in US oil. In gold we achieved 1:3 RR, and in US oil we exited with 1:2 where our trailing SL hit. We were almost around the TP2. Can gold go high now? Gold, let me check. Exactly, I have told you from this support level we will see a bounce back immediately with high volume, and as there is a what do you say that order block also there, exactly from this level only market has reversed. We can expect a buying in the gold from this level in hourly time frame, okay, not for long term. In hourly we can see a little bullish or buying in the market in gold. So this was our accurate trade, and we exited perfectly here with 1:3 RR. Okay, so that is a power of our trailing SL. See, we took this US oil from 68.4 to 68.6, almost achieved 1:3.5, but from this level we have seen the reversal. We have trailed our SL to cost, then we trailed our SL to TP1. So that's why we ended with profit of 1:2 in this trade, even though market reversed. So this is the use of trailing SL. Okay, so you should always trail your SL from your SL to cost, then cost to TP1, then TP1 to TP2. Okay, so that's it for today. I think you have enjoyed this session, and in BTC, as you can see, we have seen a breakout in BTC. So the BTC was somewhere here when I marked this breakout and retest. BTC now BTC is moving around 109463. So we can expect 110. If it sustain above this resistance level, then in the next target for BTC would be 110. So this is our major resistance. From here we can see reversal or either breakout of this 110, then we can expect a new highs. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this session. If you did, make sure to subscribe and like this stream and share with your friends who are interested to learn. That's it. Thank you so much for watching.